one of the first things that Jennifer and I said, gee, we're going to learn a lot about, through this whole exercise. And so not only in terms of kind of all of the content that gets put together, and based on the interaction that we get, whatever kind of input from students, and whatever that conversation looks like, but I think learning about how does a conversation like that happen, and how does that learning happen. And one of the things that we've seen, and it's been reported, I think, fairly widely, is the drop-off rate, and how many people start these MOOCs and how many actually finish. I think the numbers I've seen are in like the 15 to 20% range, maybe for even some of the better ones. And so it's okay. Well, how do we hang on to more of the people? Because is that really a function of your delivery of the material, the overall format and structure of the class, or is it just the fact that a lot of people are really busy with their lives, and they see kind of interesting things that they want to learn about, but don't really take into account, well, I've also got to take my kids to soccer, and I got plenty of other obligations going on. So I think that's the one thing we really would like to learn about. How do you hang on to those people from the perspective of kind of grabbing their attention, engaging them, because we don't see it any different than being in a class of 80 or 90 students, and how many are really paying attention and involved and engaged with the material. So, but on a much bigger scale, obviously. Exactly, and a few of the tools that we're going to be using are civic engagement tools and public involvement tools, and that's really a big part of the way we see the classes. It's no different than trying to get the public involved with the planning process for their community. We have some information for them, they have some information for us. Let's try to share that in an efficient way, kind of on an even, or a level playing field where there aren't particular voices that are dominating the conversation. It's that process of sharing and the relationship building that happens in that whole. So yeah, that's really the model that we're looking at here.